Okay, God, do you guys want me to open up? Because I've not opened up, guys.
First things first, I'ma
I
say all
continue.
the I'm
So,
fired up
what is I actually had
the
to.
way that things have
Okay,
been.
God, guys, you really want me to open up? You really want me to open? Yeah. Guys. Ah! What? God, this is really funny. Because for my friends it's so easy. At least I have a relationship with them. Lakini sawa, unajua like now this is my life. Hey, haha. Hey, shout out to any podcaster who does this.
Ever felt lost in your faith journey? You're not alone. Hello, beloveds. I'm Rachel NJOGU. Welcome to Bathing My Community. Here we have open and honest conversations about faith, purpose, and relationships as Christians. No filters, just real people, real stories, and real good. Let's get started. So today, since this is my first video over here, I'll be taking you through my salvation journey. Yeah, so where did it all start? So, at an early age, my parents brought me up in a family household, and that's where I came to know about God, Jesus, and yeah, everything about Christianity. Yeah, because also majority of the time when we were young, we used to go to Sunday schools, so I used to participate in that a lot. We used to go to Mombasa for classes during December. Since now I was part of an Anglican church. Yeah, so that was basically from 3 years till I believe 14 years. Then when I was 15, during that time, that's when I was joining Form 1. I was taken to a Catholic school, and that was a different scenario for me, since now I've been brought up as an Anglican child, and now I'm being taken to a Catholic space. So all that was kind of new for me. So I had to pray the rosary. I had to sing the songs. I had to learn how to sing all those songs during masses and all that. We also used to pray a lot of times, but also during that period, that's when now I came to have a relationship with God. Since majority of the time we used to have a chapel, and for the chapel, we were allowed to go there during our free times and all that. Since also within the institution itself, we did have a convent which had sisters in it. So yeah, so basically that's when I can say at least I started having a relationship with God. Then now that's when after that I joined uni in the year 2019 in the month of September. Yeah, so from there I did make friends, and these friends we actually used to work together, and we're still friends even right now, even after uni and all that. But now in uni, in my final years, I believe I was in an unequally yoked relationship, and what it means by being an equally yoked relationship, it means that you two do not have the same values or the same beliefs in life. And due to that, one way in another, it's either one person will be able to get lost, yeah, and the other one will be able to remain in his or her own state. Yeah, and for me, in this type of relationship, I actually got to lose my values, lose my beliefs in order just to be in that relationship. And due to that, I digressed from having a relationship with God since I got to fornicate, and that really had a negative impact in my life, since it actually brought a lot of negativity in my life, and I stopped doing the things that I used to do. If it's going to church, I stopped. if it's being just myself and following my values and who I am, it actually stopped. And once you're used to something, it's really hard for you to leave it until you actually just be self-aware and you actually see that you're digressing from the purpose that God wants for you. So after uni, or during the last days of uni, I believe that's when I felt like I actually needed to move away from the relationship, or I can say the situationship that I was. And did it happen? No, guys, it did not happen. After uni, since I was studying in Narok, so after uni, I had to come back to Nairobi. And when I came back to Nairobi, the state had not yet finalized, since I was still in the same situationship, or I was still tolerating this person. But now, on the date of 11th June, that day I actually just went to church because I felt I was lost, and I didn't have anyone over there like to assist me or something of the sort. So that day when I was heading to church, there's a musician by the name called Out Music who had come to our church, and he was taking us through worship and all that. And that's the day that I actually felt like I have to go back to God, and I just have to go back to having a relationship with Christ. After Called Out sang and finalized with the worship songs and all that, our preacher came to give us the sermon of the day. And after that, there is that one major question which is normally asked: who has not given himself or herself to Christ and will want to have a relationship with God, or will want to be saved? And I actually didn't want to raise up my hand, since in my mind I was telling myself I'm saved, but it's just because I had backslided. And then the pastor was like, Hadi, when you are a backslide, you also have to raise up your hand. And that's when I rose up my hand. And and since then, I just chose to follow Christ and just at least walk in the light, if I may say so. From then I joined a discipleship class. And first I joined a New Believers, which is normally offered in our church. So New Believers, you're just taken through you're taken through your salvation journey. So whoever is there will take you back from where you were and the stage that you were. And after that, now he or she will introduce you to the new journey that you're about to partake. So I believe that's a therapy session, but I'm not saying that people also should not go for therapy after that. You may go for therapy after that. So after New Believers, that's when I joined now the discipleship class, and it was mainly regarding wisdom, which I believe I actually needed at that time. So during that period when I was in that class, that's when I just felt the urge of enlightening people, whatever I'm being taught during those classes, because we actually used to go for those classes every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it actually took place from 3 months, June, July, August, June till August. But the class finalized by September, since also during September, that's when we were doing our baptism and all that. So during that period, one thing that helped me was having a community. Now having a community of having a community of people during those classes that I was going to, and also now the friends that I had formed when I went now back to church. So that actually really helped me. And also not having the urge of actually going back to my past. So also that one really assisted me in just facing forward and just not letting my guard down anymore. Yeah, so even during that period, now that's when again I formed Paving Way Community, and it had a group of, I believe, 69 ladies. So yeah, each and every single day, at least I tried enlightening the ladies in different spheres, and also I had people who are assisting me in also giving sermons and also just giving a word to different people. Yeah, then in the year 2024, now that was last year, now for the Paving Way community, we started these different projects in that. We started visiting children's home. We started like offering pads to different girls. But now for last year, we mainly focused with Mkuru kwa Jenga. And also we started feeding the street children within CBT. We did that only once in the month of December, but all these projects we used to like divide them into different period during that year. Yeah, and also we held a couple of events. One was for paving way for becoming better financially, and the last event for last year was finding my purpose. So yeah, so basically those are some of the initiatives that I actually started doing, and also I was being assisted by my friends and the people who are interested in building the community. Yeah, so basically I can say that's a nutshell of my salvation journey. But for Paving the Community, I actually believe that the vision is mainly just to bring light to the society, and we will be doing this through like spreading the gospel, and our mission is mainly just to better lives. So yeah, we just hope to reach out to majority of the people who will be needing our assistance in any case, be it feeding the hungry, be it teaching kids, be it helping them with anything that they may not be able to afford and all that. So yeah, I believe through my deepest times in life, or the hardest times in life, that's when I actually got to know my purpose, because now I believe that Paving Way Community is just not a hobby or something that I actually just love doing, but I believe this is my purpose, and yeah, so I have an obligation to partake right now. So yeah, and some of the challenges that I've been able to get during this journey of mine is just being inconsistent in reading the word, in praying, and also being intentional in having a group of people at least who I can actually run to when I am in need of them. So yeah, so those are some of the challenges, but I am actually just trying to be able to work on them. And yeah, just be able to manage my time so that at least I can be having time to like read the word. Yeah, be able to have a time of prayer, even if we're living in this busy life of ours. So yeah, I can't also wait to hear some of your testimonies regarding your salvation journey. And if any of you also have any queries, at least you can put them down there at the comment section, and I'll be more than I'm happy just to respond to them. So yeah, so guys, and thank you so much for taking your time to watch this journey of mine in my salvation. And yeah, and I can't wait to also indulge in more conversations regarding salvation. So stay tuned to more.